Hi everyone, this is DT and Al, coming at you pre-recorded via internet from my brand new desk. In Wicked, Oz is shown to be a totalitarian dictatorship. Do you know what else is a totalitarian dictatorship? North Korea. There could be clear parallels between the two. Between state surveillance agencies, travel restrictions, and even forced labor camps. Wow, thought this was a kid's movie. There are clear parallels between North Korea in real life and Oz in Wicked. But DT, what parallels would there be? Isn't this a children's movie? Yes, Al. But if you pay close attention to what we see in the movies, primarily Wicked for Good, it all starts to make sense. Watch until the end of the video to learn the key difference. Now to begin, let's look at the most North Korean style thing we see in Wicked. The monkeys. They were in later points of the film used by Elphaba, but they were given wings to spy for the wizard, the head of state. There are very close parallels to the North Korean secret police, called the Ministry of State Security. They're shown to target Elphaba because she rebelled against the state, and animals because, well, they're animals. Okay, but lots of police states have no secret polices. It's not like Oz restricted citizens from traveling and leaving. Al, you are so forgetful. Oz does restrict its citizens from traveling and leaving. Just a little differently from North Korea. More on that later. See, about half an hour into Wicked for Good, we see that every state in Oz has ratified the Animal Anti-Motility Law, except Munchkinland, which ratifies it shortly, with the addition that Munchkins also need permit to travel. This is very similar to how North Korea requires state approval for all travel. And very shortly after, like in the next scene levels of short, we see animals leaving Oz through a secret tunnel. And while the monkeys don't go through with it, they're about to arrest them for it. It's just they aren't allowed to leave Oz either. Just like how North Korea restricts leaving for its own citizens in real life. Okay, but it's not like Oz uses forced labor camps or anything. Okay, I'd see you not knowing that, Al. See, it's not dwelled on in the film. There's one tiny detail that shows that Oz does use forced labor camps. When Bok tries to leave Munchkinland and is stopped, we see a sign labeled, "No animals or munchkins beyond this point, by order of Governor Nestros Tharp." But most people don't bother to read the small print at the bottom of the page. But that small print shows that Oz uses forced labor camps for lawbreakers, with the exact quote being, "Failure to comply will result in immediate removal of individual from premises and punished via prison with forced labor." You know who else uses forced labor camps? North Korea. You've convinced me. And I didn't even mention the difference, which is North Korea targets everyone in a non-discriminatory way, while Oz targets minorities specifically. You're right. And the worst part of North Korea? They block YouTube. So people there can't like and subscribe to DT Talks and share the channel with everyone they know.